We joined the Walk for Freedom. We survived a storm in Mallorca and see that we are quite lucky with our damages. A whole sailboat on the rocks.
After 10 days in the Netherlands, or 12 I think, we are back on the boat. And everybody says like enjoy the warm weather and stuff, but it's storming like crazy and it's raining and it's not really nice weather, but we are enjoying ourselves inside. Hermen is editing
Buenos dias.
a wedding.
I'm editing a wedding, yeah.
And yes. I'm practicing Arabic. So I feel like I'm in grade 1, practicing how to write and read.
Oh, but you can do it already very well.
Yeah, I wrote some things. There I wrote shukran. And this is jij zit daar. Nice, eh? So we are going to wait for some better weather and then we want to sail to Tunisia, where they speak Arabic again. Hopefully I will have enough patience to do this and then we can use it. Oh, that's serious weather outside.
Yeah, it is. So the wind is very strong and the waves are very strong right now. So we are hearing a lot of weird noises and... What are you doing?
Extra lines. Man, it's crazy the weather here.
Yes, it is.
One of our landlines broke already.
Let's see if there are still waves coming. Are not there, I think, so Marjolein tries to save what is breaking. We have some problems ourselves as well, like the zip is ripped. I think we have to repair it very quickly. So we need to close this because otherwise this might break or something, I don't know. Ja, ik zie het. Uh-oh. Wajo. Het touw gaat ook niet goed dan, hè?
Nee. Zo is die strak genoeg of strakker?
Ja, zo is toch goed, denk ik.
Hermen is trying to pull this rope away from that pole because otherwise it's breaking too.
Man.
But the forces are really big.
Yeah.
Man.
It's great. So that's better, isn't it?
I hope so, yeah. So far we have 3 small damages.
Yes, we do.
This one, the zipper got loose, and then the thing in the back you just saw, and one electricity cable broke from a light, and that's it. Hopefully it stays like that.
The next day we fix the damages and make ourselves ready for the second part of the storm that is still coming. Yesterday we attached the ropes kind of in a hurry, so we give a close look how we maybe also in the future treat these problems. we have no experience with this. Now we have one long rope to the front, and we have 4 ropes on the back, 2 cross and 2 to the side.
The wind is pretty strong again, but everything is fine, so that's good. But these kind of days are not the nicest.
So we just sailed this morning the boat from Andratix to here, Santa Ponsa, and this is the place where we left the boat behind 2 weeks ago for our uncle. He took it a week for sailing, and there is the message. Where? Yes, there is it.
But we are lucky that my uncle didn't leave it behind here for us, because we found out that another sailboat that was here during the storm of 2 days ago, it came on the rocks.
Yeah.
But yeah, when our uncle would have left the boat behind here in the same place as we did for him, then our boat would maybe be like this one.
Yeah. A whole sailboat on the rocks.
Imagine that it was our boat, that we found it back like this.
Yeah.
Is this stealing?
No, they will throw everything away if we don't take it, I think. It was a green boat. Shall we have a look in the water as well?
Yeah? We can dive or snorkel.
We want to have a look underwater, what's left from the ship. We took our wetsuits, it's a bit cold, and let's have a look. We have a GoPro again. Oh yeah, thanks to GoPro, because they gave us a new GoPro. We lost it on the surfboard a few vlogs ago, and they just replaced it, so thanks a lot.
Luckily the owner of the boat arrives as well, so together we collect the valuable items. He is so generous to give us some parts too. The next day we sail with 2 visitors to Palma, and we have an interesting conversation afterwards.
And we have a visitor, and she's called Steffie, and she has got a lot to do with the Walk for Freedom. The Walk for Freedom was here in Mallorca about, what is it, 1 week ago? Or 1.5. And Steffie, together with Rahel, her friend, are here in the boat. Welcome, Rahel.
Hi.
Welcome,
Hello.
Steffie. And Steffie is from Germany, and she's a Are you a missionary?
I think so, yes.
She's a missionary working here in Mallorca, and It's a good place to pick, I think, Mallorca. But we are, we want to.
I haven't picked it myself.
You haven't?
No.
Who picked Mallorca for you?
Well, ask him.
We take the time to ask why she's working here, why she's living here in Mallorca, and it has all to do with the Walk for Freedom, right?
Well, that's a big part, yes.
We met Steffie at church 3 weeks ago, where she told us about the Walk for Freedom that was about to happen. We could not join this event in Mallorca because we would be in the Netherlands at that time. So we joined in Amersfoort. We walked silently in a single line with cardboards that showed the heavy facts of human trafficking today. The aim is to make people aware of this fast-growing crime and to show our compassion to the ones trapped by it.
So that was the Walk for Freedom in Amersfoort. Now back to Steffie. Let's make it ourselves comfortable.
Some crisps.
You want more tea?
Maybe a little top up, yes. No.
Yeah, so A21 is a worldwide organization, and in Palma, Mallorca is forming an A-team at the moment, and I'm part of this A-team, yeah. That's and nice. One thing what we did was organizing now the Walk for Freedom, which was a great opportunity to really raise awareness, because a lot of people don't know. It reminded me of my own personal story. So in my church in London, I heard first about human trafficking, and I was like, what is human trafficking? So I translated it into German, and then I was like, Menschenhandel. I was like, really? No, God, that can't still exist, but it exists, and it exists everywhere. A21 stands for abolishing slavery within the 21st century. Okay. So it's all about modern day slavery, human trafficking, because this is actually the fast growing crime still worldwide. Yeah, it's... and I think one thing which really stuck for me there, it is always, I read once, when there's a demand, there always will be a supply. And actually, one thing, for example, is like every 30 seconds there is a pornographic website appearing in the internet world, which shows there's a lot of demand, and that's why there is such an it's the numbers are just shocking. I mean, we here in Spain here, I mean, I know from Spain here right now, for example. 40,000, around 40,000 women or children are exploited. So I've got quite connected personally to some of the ladies on the streets, which then really I felt like, okay, this is actually where my heart is, and we had an opportunity to chat with them, to pray for them, to share Bibles with them. People are not aware of that it is happening actually, which is a brilliant campaign actually from A21, which is called Can You See Me, which is little short videos you can watch, and you see people's daily life, like a young girl, for example, she is in school. That one is made in America. She sits in her math class. You see her not 100% concentrated, but she's there and all this, and then she gets picked up in the car park afterwards and needs to prostitute herself. I mean, we're all trying to be loved and to be seen, right? And and ultimately, obviously, for them to really get to know Jesus and feeling loved by Him and being freed by Him. Yeah.
It's amazing to meet everywhere people like Steffie who give their life and who serve the Lord. Woohoo! Thank you very much.
We're going to try to put 2 reefs in the sail because it's pretty hectic.
So what do we do now?
Sleep.
Yeah?